It's the 1st of March, 1945. The war is collapsing around Germany. But high above the frozen airfields of Altano, one aircraft is preparing to climb higher than any fighter in Europe. Lieutenant Karl-Heinz Weber straps into the cockpit of the Focke-Wulf TA 152H Longwings, pressurized cockpit, a monstrous Jumo 213 engine fitted with GM-1 boost, built for one purpose, to kill high-altitude bombers. Above them, contrails stretch across the stratosphere, B-29s, escorted, and coming in numbers. Weber pushes the throttle forward. The long-winged T, a 152, surges down the runway. The aircraft lifts into the cold morning sky. Gear up. Climb power. The airspeed needle swings past 500 kilometers per hour as he pulls steeply upward. Above 30,000 feet. Above 35. The sky darkens. He levels at 41,000 feet. And there they are. More than 700 B-29s. Their formation stretches across the horizon like a moving city. Moments later, the escorts appear. P-51 Mustangs. Dozens of them. Circling like wolves. The hunter climbs higher. Weber engages GM-1. Nitrous oxide floods the engine. The Jumo roars with unnatural fury. The TA-152 climbs above the bomber stream. He rolls inverted and begins his dive. First strike. The B-29s grow rapidly in his windscreen. 400 meters. 300. 200. He fires. The 30mm Mk108 cannon thumps like a hammer of God. Shells slam into the bomber's wing root. Flames burst outward. The Superfortress lurches. Black smoke trails behind it. Weber slices past at nearly 750 kilometers per hour. .50 caliber tracers stitch the sky behind him. He pulls up hard. He made it through. But the Mustangs have seen him. Captain Robert Ellison banks sharply. "Bandit high! Brake!" The P-51 climbs. Not as fast at this altitude, but closing. Second pass, Weber circles again. Another B-29. This time, head-on. Closing speed exceeds 1,200 kilometers per hour. The gunners open fire. Tracers converge. He holds steady. At 500 meters, he squeezes the trigger. The nose of the bomber erupts in glass and flame. But something hits him. Hard. The TA-152 shudders violently. Warning lights flicker. Hydraulic pressure dropping. He smells fuel. The wolves arrive. The Mustangs are finally at his altitude. .50 rounds rip through the thin wings. Weber dives to regain speed. The long wings begin to vibrate under the stress. The TA-152 was never meant for violent low-altitude turning fights. Another burst tears into the left wing. Metal shrieks. The outer panel shears away. The aircraft snaps sideways. 30,000 feet. 25. The engine cowling explodes under sustained fire. Oil sprays across the canopy. The engine begins to seize. The final decision. The TA-152 is dying. Weber reaches for the canopy release. It jams. The aircraft spins. 20,000 feet. 15. He kicks the rudder. The spin slows. He pulls again. The canopy finally slides back. Cold air slams into the cockpit. He unbuckles. Another burst of fire hits. The tail assembly disintegrates. The TA-152 breaks apart. Weber is thrown clear. His parachute deploys. Above him, the remains of his TA-152 tumble in flames. Below, burning wreckage marks the bomber he crippled earlier. Ellison circles once. He sees the parachute. He does not fire. The Mustangs rejoin formation. The bombers continue toward Berlin. Sometimes even the most advanced fighter in the sky is not enough to stop the tide. The skies over Europe in 1945 were filled with machines built for destruction, and the young men sent to fly them. The TA-152 was one of the most advanced piston engine fighters ever created. Faster, higher, technically brilliant. But even the most advanced aircraft cannot change the course of a war already decided. Above the clouds, it was never just metal against metal. It was fear against fear, skill against skill, and survival against overwhelming odds. On that cold day in the final months of the war, courage was shown on both sides of the gun sight. Because in the end, history remembers the machines, but it was always the pilots who paid the price.